Breaking news, Nigerians. Tinubu in serious trouble as correlation of 30 different Nigerian diaspora organizations have called on the European Union, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America to place visa ban on all the justices and judges of the Court of Appeal and Supreme Court in Nigeria and the families whose judgment validated the presidency of Bola Tinubu. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The correlation of 30 different Nigerian diaspora organizations have called on the European Union, the United Kingdom, and the United States of America to place visa ban on all the justices and judges of the Court of Appeal and Supreme Court in Nigeria and the families whose judgments validated the presidency of Bola Tinubu. The organizations under the aegis of Correlation of New Nigerian Diaspora Movement also agreed to raise $10 million for the 30 days protest and litigations that is being planned against Bola Tinubu in the US for his alleged crimes. According to them, they have resolved to reach out to their congressmen and pressure them to push the American Congress to begin an inquest on the 2023 presidential elections in Nigeria, the Chicago State University and Bola Tinubu certificate scandal, and why the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, refused to prosecute Tinubu for all his crimes. These were the decisions reached at the end of a one-week meeting to renew the judgment of the Supreme Court delivered on October 26, 2023. The resolutions were made public during a press conference in New York by the Secretary General of the group, Jackson Ude, and Director of Contact and Mobilization, Timmy Frank, titled A Reclaim Nigerian Diaspora Protest, Action Plans on Tinubu's Illegitimate Presidency, obtained by journalists in Abuja on Monday. A Reclaim Nigerian Diaspora Protest, Action Plans on Tinubu's Illegitimate Presidency. In our determination to save Nigerians' democracy, deepening democratic institutions and values, protect our shared common interest, and protect the integrity of our country, the leadership of 30 different Nigerian diaspora organizations concluded a meeting that began 1 week ago to review the sham judgment of the Supreme Court of Nigeria on October 26, 2023, and demanded that Bola Tinubu must resign to save the integrity of the Nigerian presidency. It is our belief that Mr. Tinubu not only rigged the 2023 presidential elections, but he does not also possess the academic credentials to run for the elections. Tinubu forged the Chicago State University degree certificate and, as such, committed forgery for which he must be prosecuted. Tinubu is also a member of a drug cartel in the United States of America. As per FBI documents recently released, he committed drug crimes. Not only did Tinubu compromise the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, which concluded the 2023 presidential elections, Tinubu has also compromised the judiciary in Nigeria, which was why the Supreme Court, regardless of all the overwhelming evidence of the election fraud, forgery, and his criminality, went ahead to legalize his presidency. Against this backdrop, millions of Nigerians in diaspora, under the aegis of Correlation of New Nigerian Diaspora Movement, have agreed and decided to save Nigeria and our democracy, demand immediate institutional reforms, demand the immediate resignation of Bola Tinubu, so that Nigeria can begin the urgent process of cleansing herself and rebuilding an integrity-based leadership selection process. To this end, here is what we agreed. We agreed that a Reclaim Nigeria diaspora protest will be held around the world to express the criminality of Bola Tinubu and demand his immediate resignation. We, the correlation of 30 different Nigerian diaspora organizations, agreed to help mobilize and support any group in Nigeria to join the movement and the 30 days mass protest of Reclaiming Nigeria. The correlation agreed that Nigerian Americans should begin reaching out their congressmen and pressure them to push the U.S. Congress to begin an inquest on the 2023 presidential elections in Nigeria, the Chicago State University and Bola Tinubu certificate scandal, and why the FBI refused to prosecute Tinubu for all his crimes. The correlation agreed to raise $10 million for the 30 days protest and litigations that is being planned against Bola Tinubu in the US for his crimes. The correlation demand from the European Union, the UK, the US, to, as a matter of urgency, place visa bans on the justice and judges of the appeal and the Supreme Court who gave the sham judgment that legalized Bola Tinubu as president of Nigeria. The visa ban should also be extended to their families. The correlation agreed to mandate the Contact and Mobilization Committee to announce a date for the protest soon. This action is aimed at reclaiming Nigeria from the hands of criminals who have taken over the country. The correlation believe that Bola Tinubu remains an illegitimate president of Nigeria on account of his drug crimes and certificate forgery, of which he refused to declare when he sought to run for the 2023 presidential elections. They agreed to continue to pile pressure locally and internationally to force President Bola Tinubu out of office. The group will mobilize Nigerians and protest in every country Tinubu intends to visit to show to the world that he is a certificate forger, a drug criminal, and unfit to lead any nation. Nigeria must be saved from a criminal cartel. Enough is enough. Indeed, is enough, they say. Nigerians, you've all heard it now. I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts below the comment section, and don't forget to give us a thumbs